Hi everyone, it's Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So I have come on to do my Twinchie challenge for this month. So this is run by Amber from Amber Skin Tire Crafts. I'll link her in this video. And each month she gives us a prompt for for some Twinchies. So this month she's given us autumn. So what I've done is I've cut out my little Twinchies, and I thought I'd have a play off camera with this this antique bronze, which you may have seen that I showed you in a little haul that I got. So I've sprayed that on to two little Twinchies, and I think you should be able to see the sort of, hopefully you can see it. It's all shimmery, so I've let that dry. Having never used these before, I don't know how long they take to dry. They're still maybe drying a bit, I'm not sure. So they seem to take a while. Anyway, I went through my bits. I got my trusted old dictionary out and cut out autumn to use as my sentiment, which says the season after summer and before winter. And the period from the autumn equinox to the winter solstice. And then also underneath, because every day's a school day, and in the dictionary, using just cutting out words in this old dictionary, you do find other things. So there's such a thing as an autumn crocus, which I didn't know. And it's a plant of the lily family with autumn blooming flowers. So I thought, well, I'll use that as well. So I know I had these, I didn't see that one was in there, these leaves, which are sort of gold foil ones, which I really like, and I've not used them before. So I've picked out a couple of those. I've also, for the sort of autumn theme, and I've also gone through some mushrooms, which I've got, but these ones are really extraordinary. Andrea, the Cumbrian crafter, might know because she loves her mushrooms, but look at these. They're almost like flowers. I'm just seeing if I think my light might be getting in the way of it, but can you see those? How bizarre are those? So I thought, well, with the autumn crocus, because I don't know what an autumn crocus looks like, we might use these on one of them. So I'm going to keep it very, very simple for my Twinchies today. So I'm going to just have a look which way. Let's do this one first. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick a couple of these on, and that's obviously if the stickers want to play ball today, because sometimes, there we go, they don't want to come off. And I'm just thinking I'm going to have to go across with the autumn crocus, I think. So I'm thinking I'm going to have one of these here, because I don't think that's going to fit like that. So I'm going to have to, do you know what? I don't need the width on the end there, so I'm just going to cut that off. And that makes it a little bit shorter, which means I can possibly, yes, get it across there. Okay, so do I have a totally different mushroom? But I think I don't want to cover that one up because that's so pretty. Let's just see what we've got here. Not sure on that one either. This is I think it's the gold that's shimmering. That's right. Maybe we go either with the same one there, or I've got this very similar one. Maybe we'll go for that one. It is going to be very, very simple today. There's nothing difficult about my Twinchies today whatsoever. So let's just pop. Maybe I'll have that one up there like that. And then oh, it is still coming off. Yeah, do tell me. I've not used this distress spray before. Antique bronze. Spray pigment for papers and porous surfaces. Let me know, how long does it normally take to dry? I haven't used a heat gun to dry it. Maybe that's my mistake. But do let me know, because as I say, I've not used it before. So it's still wet. And I would say I probably sprayed that on there only about 20 minutes ago. So I obviously haven't left it long enough. Now I'm thinking I'm going to go across the bottom on this. I don't want to go across the top. So although I've covered up, oh, I didn't pull that across long. Let me just move that along. Just bring that down a little bit. Put it on there. I'll bring it down a little bit. That's it. Yes, it is still very wet, very much wet. So I'm wondering if I can fit one of these little leaves in as well. No, we're not going to go for that. I'm going to leave it as that. Right, then this one, I'm thinking I'm going to go for that one in the middle. And we can put a couple on here, build that up a little bit. I haven't used these. So yeah, these twinchies are just going to be very, very basic ones. Right, I like that. I'm getting bits everywhere, but I also think I've got some little ones as well, but I'm thinking that one's going to probably be too big to go on top of there. So let's have a look at the little ones that we've got in here. Oh, that's the same. I don't want one the same. Oh, there's a little acorn. Oh, how about that? Oh, there's a couple of little bobbles on that though. I'm just going to cut those off because that will irritate me. Let's just get rid of that. And there's one there as well. There. So we've got a little acorn. Let's just see what else we've got in here. We've got some little leaves. Oh, that's a conker or horse chestnut. Not sure which. One or the other. Oh, and these are those little spinny ones that come down. Can't think what they're called now either. Oh, there's a couple of little acorns in there. How sweet are they? These. This is autumn. Looks like wheat, doesn't it? I think that's going to be too much on there. Now, do we go for an acorn, or is that going to look silly on top of there? I think it's going to look silly. I'm just wondering. That's not going to go, so I'm going to have to go across. Right, let me go across first, put this on, and then we'll see if we add something else. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to go across like that. Okay, with the autumn, in which case, no, because you're not going to be able to see that otherwise, are you? Come on, Jenny, you're just dilly-dallying around here now. What about let's put it on. I want to put the acorn on. So I'm going to put the acorn on. I'm just thinking like that. There. I'm getting this gold stuff everywhere. You can still see the... Now, is that going to look too much? No, I don't think it will look too much because I've covered that. I think that could be a maple leaf. It very much looks like a maple leaf. So I'm thinking I'm going to put that on there. There, as I said, it's a very simple one. There's not much technique going on here whatsoever. So let's just pop those out the way. Pop those out the way. And that is my two twinchies for autumn. So we've got that one there. Aren't they beautiful though, with the autumn crocus on? Not that that's a mushroom. And then that one with the autumn and the leaf and the acorn. So there we go. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll link Amber's channel. Anyone can join in on the Twinchie challenge. She does it once a month. And yeah, take care everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.